All right, so we're going to be reacting to the New York Knicks versus the Cleveland Cavaliers game 2. So let's see how this is going to play out. So far we're in the first quarter. Donovan Mitchell is playing pretty good. And my prediction is that this series is going to go 7. I think these teams are pretty evenly matched, but I give a slight edge honestly to Cleveland just because of their backcourt. But listen, Jalen Brunson is that dude. He's nice. He's one of the best offseason pickups the New York Knicks have had in a while. And Julius Randle has kind of played better than what was expected of him. A lot of people thought he wasn't going to live up to that contract, and then New York is a pretty big city, and I have to say he's definitely delivered. I know he made the All Star team this year, so he's done a pretty good job. This Seti Osman, I mean, he's somewhat of a decent role player, I guess you can say, but definitely not something that's going to move the needle. Darius Garland had a really quiet game. I wonder if he's going to be better. Well, okay, nice three. I mean, Darius Garland needs to play really good for Cleveland to win because I don't think they can do the whole Donovan Mitchell hero ball. And so far, he's looking good. So it's a good sign for Cleveland. And okay, pretty good defense, you can say. Knicks honestly play really physical defense. And for whatever reason, the refs allow them to play that way. And I think now that the playoffs are here, they're going to allow them to be even more physical, which is such a big advantage because New York is super gritty on defense. And Josh Hart is a very underrated pickup for sure. He helps them in terms of grit, confidence, knowing how to play basketball the right way. And Jalen Brunson, okay, with the dime, okay. I'm not a Obi Toppin fan. I think that was lucky. He's not a great shooter, and I think his athleticism is not really being used wisely. I know he went like fourth overall. He could be better for sure. And yeah, as we're watching right here, Josh Hart again with a really impressive layup. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. So far, the game is really close, evenly matched. Darius Garland? Okay, no, he didn't get that, but okay, Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley, too. I mean, the comparisons were really there, right? I mean, like a Tim Duncan, Chris Bosh-esque player. I don't know about Tim Duncan, but Chris Bosh especially. I haven't really seen that from him yet. He has the athleticism, he has the motor. It's just that I don't know if he has an identity yet. Yeah, he has really good defense too, which helps them. And yeah, and looks like that was maybe a little hit to the face, but okay. Darius Garland is on fire so far this game. Jalen Brunson again with the ball. Man, I really like Jalen Brunson. I think his game is just underrated, like for his size and his skill set. Came out of nowhere, wasn't really a top 5 pick. I think he's doing a great job on the Knicks, especially with the distractions with New York too. He's definitely like putting on for New York and representing them exactly the way I think New Yorkers want to be represented, right? Which is just grit and hard work. And Darius Garland again with another three. Darius Garland is on fire. He must have had a crazy first half. Damn, I thought Jalen Brunson was going to dunk it there. I guess not. But so far, Cleveland is up. Cleveland's strategy to not abuse Donovan Mitchell is actually working out, which is such a relief. Because I hate when they just play Donovan Mitchell hero ball. I just don't think that's a winning formula. Nor do I think Donovan Mitchell is that player where you can just, will your team by himself. He doesn't have the size. Nowadays, you have to be a small forward or a power forward size to really take over an entire series. Of course, we're going to exclude Steph Curry from last year because Steph Curry is an all-time great. But there you go, Donovan Mitchell with fast break. I don't know if Cleveland really plays fast per se. Their offense is honestly weird, and that's why today it looks kind of odd. Like they're actually passing the ball and getting others involved, so which is nice to see because their other role players or the other players, period, they're not really the give me the ball, I'm gonna take over type. So I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how good the coach is. I feel like the coaching definitely needs to be good for this team to be successful. But here again, fast break, Darius Garland. Yeah, Darius Garland's he's just a weird player. I know he had a lot of hype, then he got injured, didn't make the All-Star team. I know he had some really crazy games. I don't really watch much of him, so I wouldn't know. You guys would have to tell me. Julius Randle's three is not that good, but hey, he got the rebound. And here's Cleveland again with another three. Whoever that is. That is who? That's not who I think it is it? Honestly, I can't even see who that is. It looked like Danny Green. I don't think Danny Green's playing anymore, unless I'm wrong. Um, Geez, okay. Jared Allen, another player that's definitely going under the radar. He was also hyped quite a bit, and then his impact kind of fell off. I don't know. Cleveland is that weird team, but the more and more I watch them, I don't think they're going to make much noise in the playoffs. I don't think they're going to get past Sixers, Celtics, Bucks. But they're good enough to go to the second round for sure. And here's that big man passing, big man to big man. So that's pretty good. Darius Garland with the dime to Donovan. Okay. Is Donovan Mitchell an above average 3-point shooter? I need you guys to confirm that. I know he's a really good scorer, but is he an above average or elite 3-point shooter? I don't even know. Maybe above average, but maybe not elite. And Jalen Brunson again with the ball here, and we're gonna see him maybe try to ISO. Oh no, okay, Pat. Oh, Mitchell Robinson. Never really heard of him either. Don't really know what he does for this team. He's just a really big body. He's tall. I don't know if he even provides much defensive impact. I know he's like a lob threat, which is not bad, I guess. Hartenstein, he's a pretty average role player at best, but does his role well for sure. And Darius Garland again, is he still on fire? Oh, Darius Garland is still on fire. It's now almost a 20-point game. We only have a little bit of time left in the third quarter, so New York is gonna have to try to make some noise here if they're really gonna want to make this into a game. And okay, Cleveland's hustling. That's a lucky shot. Cleveland actually hustled that play. Donovan Mitchell again with the ball. Step back? No, okay. Who's this? Karis LeVert? Yeah, from what I know, he hasn't really done much in the last couple games, even the regular season. I don't know about last game, but it looks like he's trying to make some noise here in this game, which has been a while. And damn, third quarter still going. Karis LeVert again with the body. That's probably an and one, to be honest. Probably an and one. Darius Garland with the nice smooth step back. See, his shooting stroke is it's smooth. No pause, but it's smooth. You guys know what I mean. Another three for Cleveland. I don't think Cleveland can ever keep this up in a series where they go this well from three, but hey, it's working this game. And New York seems to be pretty stagnant. They're cold. I don't think anyone really has a fire. Yeah, I don't think anyone is on fire per se on New York. In fourth quarter here, Karis LeVert once again slicing through the defense of New York. And New York, okay, I figured New York's only at 60 points. Now think about that. We're in the new age NBA where scoring is easy. And New York is struggling to get past 60 points. So as I figured, their offense is definitely going to have some trouble because I think Jalen Brunson is the only true shot creator. Julius Randle is just kind of like, I don't know how to describe his game. It's sometimes numbers, but not much impact. So I really only think Jalen Brunson is the most impactful player of the team, and that was just a careless turnover right there. I think New York should just call it here. If I was the coach, I would just start putting in the bench players because I don't think it's going to really get anywhere, unfortunately. And there's another dunk on Cleveland, Evan Mobley. Donovan Mitchell still in the game, even though they have a 24-point lead. I guess they're really trying to ice it because they don't want to lose. And Jared Allen, again, yeah. I think this is the point where unfortunately New York needs to call it. Honestly, this is the thing. This is the type of series where like the last game just looks so different. I just think this is going to be a back and forth series until we go to game seven. And I think game seven is probably going to be a showdown between Donovan Mitchell and Jalen Brunson and who can really deliver it for the team. Either or, to be honest with you, based on status in the league, based on skill set, where players are ranked, Donovan Mitchell should carry this, Cleveland team to the win. But I wouldn't be surprised if Jalen Brunson got the job done because he is a sneaky good all-star. He should have made the all-star team. I'm not sure why he didn't, but he's definitely all-star caliber. Just quickly, who that is? Yeah. Okay. So again, New York is trying to just get some pity points at this point so they don't have to go home thinking that they didn't try their hardest. Okay, that was not smart. And this is where, like I said, I think they should bench their players. Okay, finally they took Julius and Jalen Brunson out of the game. So yeah, I think this is gonna go 7 games, guys. If you guys have any other thoughts, obviously you don't leave in the comments. But for New York fans, I don't really know what type of what's in the future. I'm not really sure. And same with Cleveland. I honestly feel uncomfortable if I would be rooting for these teams because they kind of feel like treadmill teams. But Donovan Mitchell was such a big acquisition. It's just not creating the impact I thought it was going to create. But we're going to have to wait and see how these playoffs pan out. So if you're a fan of either team, I wouldn't give up just yet. But yeah, I'll catch you guys next game.